I don't actually believe in zodiacs. I probably should have said that in my first video, but I don't see how the position of the Earth when you were born makes you a certain way, though the whole dreamy, fantasy, ooga booga talk didn't exactly help. When researching for these videos, I found that most of the information on zodiacs are very vague and full of dualities, so everyone can see a part of themselves in them. But I'd be lying if I said the names, mythology, and constellations aren't really freaking cool.
Since I posted my first zodiac video, along with subsequent reels, shorts, and TikToks, I have gotten many compliments and requests to do more. I asked people who really like this series, so I decided to get straight to work. But before we start, I want to announce my commissions are open! For just £10 to £20, you can get a custom illustration by me. It could be a fictional character, a family member, or even your fursona. Just contact me through my Instagram or my Facebook in my Linktree link, and we can get started on your custom piece. Leo is a fire zodiac, represented by Nemean, the lion Heracles killed as his first of 12 labours. People born between the 23rd of July and 22nd of August belong to the Leo family, and are characterised by their natural spotlights, leadership, and intense passion. Unlike Aries, Leos are very romantic and more inclined to joke around. I decided to depict Leo as a ringmaster, to represent his leadership and tie in that lion theme. I gave him a thick mane-like beard and flame pattern costume. Leo is absolutely the type of person that thinks fire everything is cool. I put him in a feathered top hat and those vintage heels men used to wear, but his most prominent aspect is his whip, which is just for tricks. He does not use it on animals or people. Leo may be a lion, but he is a golden retriever at heart. Playing around with the layer modes to make his fire was an interesting challenge, albeit frustrating. I almost considered redrawing him, but I stuck to my guns, and I'm glad I did, because I have enough on my plate right now. Finally, I added some orange sparkles for that showbiz pizzazz, and with that, he was done. Virgo is our Earth zodiac for the video, represented by a woman, often assumed to be Demeter, Persephone, or Astra, collecting wheat in a field. Virgos are born between the 23rd of August and 22nd of September. They are characterised as perfectionists, analytical and practical. Most Earth zodiacs are quite pragmatic and serious, and Virgo is no exception. They may come off as critical and finicky, but Virgos are just trying to help in the best way they know. When I drew Virgo, I began to wish I'd planned out the concepts for all the zodiacs beforehand. Most people associate perfectionism with having high-class fashion, but I already made Taurus fancy and didn't want them to look too similar. So I decided to focus on the practical side of Virgos and crafted an older woman who runs an agricultural business at the centre of her town. Instead of showing her doing magic, I gave her a magical environment of Sky Island fields. I imagined her elemental ability being able to move the earth to her liking, allowing her to grow more crops whilst owning less land. I gave her a Myanmarese bamboo farmer hat and some more casual clothing to show her practicality. I felt tempted to give her sandals, but I thought that ankle boots would be more practical. Out of all the gods Virgo is associated with, I decided to go with Demeter because she's almost always portrayed in a bad light nowadays, despite being one of the most kind and virtuous gods. I blame Lord Olympus. I imagine her being a motherly figure to most people, providing lessons and work experience to the young townsfolk. She'd probably scold Leo for being too reckless with his fire though. Libra is an air zodiac, represented by scales that determine the length of day and night, define the equinox, and bore by those born between the 23rd of September and October. Libras are said to be calm and kind, social and intelligent. They are great at diffusing conflict, though they tend to be a bit people-pleasy at times, trying to keep things happy and balanced at the cost of understanding. But deep down, Libras just want the people they care about to be happy. I had to redraw this one because my first piece just wasn't working at all, and the pose didn't show off the design well enough. Though I did make Leo a performer, I decided a spiritual dancer would make a good fit for Libra, and made her literally bouncing like a ballerina. I'm not 100% sure if everything she's wearing is halal. The only skin she's showing is her hands and face, but there are varying beliefs as to what clothes Muslim women can wear, but I decided to put her belt lower down so her outfit still looked modest. I did my best to work in the shape language of scales into her design, but I do have another character based on scales, the Vika, so I tried to make her different enough. Something I've noticed with air zodiacs is that they have very similar lucky colours to what we'd associate with water, and tried to put yellow in their designs so that I would have red, green, yellow and blue, but the colour palettes posed an interesting challenge. In the end, Libra managed to appear graceful and elegant, and I love her mesh accessories.
Scorpio is a water zodiac, associated with the scorpion sent to chase away Orion, a hunter who just won't stop killing everything. Scorpios are born between the 23rd of October and 21st of November, which you'd think would make them want to rap up more, but apparently not. Scorpios are passionate, often mistaken for fire zodiacs, and, well, they're horny on main. I tried not to pay too much attention to the body parts associated with zodiacs, but for Scorpio, it was their genitalia, which is pretty hard to ignore. They are also intense romantics and need emotional intimacy in their lives. With such an emphasis on sensuality, I gave Scorpio a more risque outfit. I have been trying to keep the fashion a bit more historical fantasy oriented, but I thought of go-go boots and couldn't not give them to her. Their lucky colours are red and purple, and the red ended up shifting a bit more pink, but that's okay. Pink is a shade of red anyway. tried giving her a more conventionally attractive face, but it just didn't suit her that much. Scorpio just doesn't strike me as a particularly young character, which the standard demands, so I gave her a more mature demeanour, though she is still relatively young, maybe in her 30s. I went for a coral reef motif, and I think her abilities would be related to marine life. I thought of siren powers, but that kind of undermines her emotional intelligence and kindness. I draped her in pearls with purple stinger pendants. She sits upon a shell throne, confident and relaxed. Not a queen, but an ambassador and protector. Thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's been a while since the last ones, but again, I have stuff going on. I am afraid I probably won't be able to update on too regular of a basis. I wish I could. I know that's what YouTube algorithms typically want, but oh well. School's gonna school, I guess. I'm not 100% sure if it's like a good thing that I'm talking about zodiacs, considering I don't believe in them. It kind of gives like an atheist trying to like make stuff out of religions and things, like as if it's a mystical art and things, which some people do see zodiacs as, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just biased because zodiacs are so mainstream. I know there were like a lot of requests, I think, to do like the last few ones. But again, I am doing them in chronological order, which is it's really weird though, because like I don't know if why our calendar doesn't start where like it's in spring. Like I feel like that would make sense, but oh well. If anything, the zodiac calendar makes a lot more sense. I'm just rambling now. I hope I'll see you guys again. I say see you guys as if like I'm gonna see you through a screen, which I'm not. Bye.